Good day everyone, welcome to our physics series, and today we'll be discussing the topic force. Force is a push or pull acting on an object that can change its state of rest, motion, direction or shape. A force is applied whenever one object interacts with another. For example, pushing a door open, pulling a rope, kicking a football, or gravity pulling objects towards the earth are all examples of forces. The SI unit of force is the Newton. Types of forces. There are two types of forces: one contact force and two force field. Contact force. A contact force is a force that acts only when two objects are physically touching each other. Examples are push, pull, tension, reaction and frictional forces. Characteristic of contact forces. 1. It requires physical contact between objects, can change the speed, direction or shape of an object, disappear when the objects are no longer in contact. Force field. It is a region around an object where another object experiences a force without direct physical contact. These are forces whose sources do not require contact with the body to which they are applied. Examples are gravitational force, electric force and magnetic force. Characteristics of a force field. It acts without physical contact, can extend over a large distance. Strength usually decreases with distance from the source, represented by a field line showing the direction and strength of the force. Now we are going to be discussing friction. Now friction is the force which acts as the surface of separation between two bodies in contact and tends to oppose the motion of one over the other. Frictional force acts tangential to the surface of separation. It does not appear until there is a force tending to produce motion. Frictional force must be overcome before an object can move over another. Frictional force continues to act as long as one body moves over the other. When the force producing the motion is withdrawn, friction slows down the moving body until it eventually comes to rest. We have a diagrammatic presentation of how frictional force works. In this diagram, F is a frictional force, W is the weight of the block, R is the reaction of table on the block, and P equals to effort or force pulling the motion. Now, types of friction. We have three types of friction: static friction, dynamic or kinetic friction, fluid friction, or drag. Static friction. Static or limited friction is the maximum force that must be overcome before a body can just begin to move over another. While kinetic or dynamic friction is the force that must be overcome so that a body can move with uniform speed over another body. Our last type of friction is fluid friction or drag. Fluid friction, also known as drag, is the force that opposes the motion of an object moving through a fluid, such as a liquid. Laws of friction. There are several laws of friction. Number 1, friction opposes relative motion between two surfaces in contact. Number 2, frictional force increases to the same extent as the force which tends to start the motion. Number 3, frictional force depends on the nature of the two surfaces in contact. Number 4, it is independent of the area of the surfaces in contact. And number 5, it is directly proportional to the normal reaction arrow. Experiments show that F is proportional to arrow, that's frictional force is directly proportional to arrow, and introducing constant proportionality, frictional force will be equal to mu arrow, where mu is a constant of proportionality called the coefficient of static friction between the two surfaces in contact, which mu will be equal to force over reaction. Thus, coefficient of static friction is defined as the ratio of frictional force F to the normal reaction arrow. Advantages of friction: 1, it enables us to walk. 2, it enables vehicle tire to make a firm grip with the road. 3, it is used in belt drive, transmitting motion from one pulley to another without slipping. 4, it enables screw and nails to remain in place after being fastened. 5, it enables brakes of vehicle to hold. And 6, it is used in grinding stones to sharpen objects because of their abrasive (rough) surfaces. Disadvantages of friction: 1, it causes wear and tear in machine parts. 2, it leads to loss of energy and hence reduces efficiency of machines. 3. It causes the heating of machine parts or edges because the energy used to overcome friction is converted to heat. Now, what are the methods of reducing friction? 1. Use of lubricants such as oil and grease. 2. Use of ball or roller bearings. 3. By streamlining the body, that is by shaping the body so that it can move through other bodies such as air, water, wood, etc. with ease. Modern cars, ships and aeroplanes have streamlined body. 4. By polishing the surfaces. We have some examples we'll be reviewing together, and the first one, which are number 1, says that define force. Now, force is that agent, or a push or a pull, that causes motion or the change of state of a body. Number 2, state the SI unit of force. The SI unit of force is Newton. Number 3, give 3 examples of contact force. The example of contact force include pull, push and reaction, also frictional force. Number 4, give 3 examples of non-contact force. We have our magnetic field, our electrical field and our gravitational field. Number 5, what is dynamic in bracket kinetic friction? Now, dynamic or kinetic friction is that friction that opposes motion, or is the frictional force that needs to be overcome for motion to continue. Number 6, differentiate between static friction and dynamic friction. Static friction is the force that needs to be overcome, or the frictional force to be overcome for an object to begin to move, while dynamic friction is the friction that needs to be overcome for the object to continue moving. Number 7, why is oil used in machine? Now, oil is used in machine to reduce friction and also increase the efficiency of the machine. Here are some exercises for you to try your hands on at home. And for more insight on this topic, you can check out our Hidden Facts Physics textbook. You can get the hard copy in bookshops, or if you are interested in the soft copy, you can get it at the website on the bottom of the screen. Thank you.